What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful, sunny South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day today. Shout out to all of my subscribers, especially those of you that watch frequently, comment often. Love hearing from y'all. Getting into the slow part of the season now, obviously. I think, see, El Romo and 002 are headed out to cut. Actually, we're going to all go eat breakfast with the church. We eat on Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday here. By the time you get this, should be Thursday. Y'all know sometimes I get behind on that, though. But they should be headed out to cut. And after that, and I think they only have, let's see, they got 1, 2, 3, maybe four. And then I got a few stacked up at the end of the week to do. But, you know, just not that much going on. I do have a straw job to go do this afternoon. And I kind of did this video because I got a couple of updates. So that the hedge job that I took y'all along on, that's a rental property. A lady sent me a message yesterday, wanted to know when we could get to it. I told her end of this week, first of next week. So we got that coming. Got a quote here on the, a second quote on the deck. So the first quote I gave the gentleman, he said, man, this is the deck that I went to look at last week as well. He said, I don't think that's a bad price for what we want. He said, but I don't know that we want to spend that much money, because what he was going to do is make that thing about 2.5 times bigger than what it is now. And I guess he got to thinking about, you know, is it worth that much money? I think the bid come out around $2,100. And that's a lot of money, man, to drop on a little small deck. But, you know, there again, over half of that, or right about half of that, was material. And in my materials, I'll tell y'all this, I don't know how you figure up projects if you do them like that. But in my material, I include a few things. One is I include a percentage for things that I might miss, you know. And of course, you know, this is on top of what it costs and the taxes and all that kind of good stuff. So I put a percentage on top of it. And then I put the delivery fee on the material. So that works either one or two ways. I order the material, have it delivered to the job site, you know, and if you use Lowe's or somewhere like that, you're looking at about $100. Now I charge more than that. I normally charge about $120 on a decent sized material job. Or I go pick it up and I bring it with me. In which case, you know, I'm gonna have an hour or two. By the time you go over there, pick out the lumber, get it loaded on the trailer, strap it down, bring it back, unload it, you know, I probably got 2 hours in it. So I normally charge for material delivery about 2 hours. And so all of that falls under material. So when I say that half of the price is material, that doesn't mean that that when I go and swipe my card at Home Depot or you know, wherever it's at, that, you know, on a $2,000 job, that's going to be $1,000. It's not going to be. It's probably going to be $800 and you know, $750 maybe, and the rest of that's going to be for paying me to go get it and adding a percentage to that, you know, in case you know, something don't work out like I think it is, or you know, you say, well, you can't charge the customer for that. Yeah, the customer doesn't know that. I'm just putting a bid out. So I'm going to include that in there in case I make a mistake. Then the other thing is this. Sometimes, you know, I mean, the way things have been here lately, the price of material, you know, from if I quote that material like last week and we don't build that deck for 3 weeks, that thing could be, that material price could change, you know. That 2x6 could go from $12 to $14, and then you got to get, you know, 10 of them. That's another $20, you know. But what I do is just put that price on top of what I figure up, and then, you know, if the price goes up, I got it covered. If it don't go up, I got a little bit more change in my pocket. Now, I will say this, I have had situations where I quoted somebody, let's say $1,000 for a project, and when I looked at the stuff, it was high. And then, you know, I quoted a percentage on top of that, and then by the time I go to do the project, the price of materials done come down 20%. I done quoted 20 over, you know, and it was $1,000 project or something, and I might, when I get done, just tell somebody, hey, $900, man, you know, knock some off of it. I mean, I'm not out to rip anybody off anyway. But I'm going up here to eat, man. I'm just gonna throw out a quick video. I'll probably get done eating and probably say a few more things just to drag it out as long as I can, you know. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this too, to those of you that follow the channel and you comment and all of that. Listen, I try to watch other channels. I try to comment on your stuff, but I just can't get around to everybody. And we've had some things family-wise going on the last few weeks. It's just been, we've been busy, man. And it's probably not going to get any better for me, because now that work is slowing down, ministry stuff this time of year picks up. So, you know. Anyway, what I'm saying is this: if I don't get to watch your video and comment on it, I'm sorry, man. If you don't get to watch mine and comment on mine, I understand. You know, it's just the way it is. So, anyway, let me get off this thing, give me something to eat, man. All right, I went to the Hog and Bones, man, and ate. I'm gonna run by here and look at this little job where I got to go do the straw at. I did this for. This is not a lawn customer, and you know, I don't typically do much straw for people who aren't lawn customers, because I don't know, the way I charge, well, I don't want to say the way I charge it. I charge more than most people here, but straw is not a money maker here. There's too many people here that they rake their own straw and then they install. So I think guys out in the field raking straw only get about $1 a bale. And then, so if they got guys raking it, man, I mean, they'll install it for $4 or $5 a bale. That's paying for the straw and installing. There's no way I'm gonna do it for that price. So I'm higher. I normally get up around about $8 a bale, somewhere in there. But you know, even at that, unless you're doing a very big property, I mean, when you're doing 100, if you're doing a property got 100 bales on it, yeah, you can make money doing that. But if you go out and do these little, you know, 25, 30 bale houses, you know, it's not as easy to make money doing it that way, is what I'm saying, with the market that we have around here. Man, I'm trying to remember where this place is at. I think that's it right there. See, they don't have straw. Well, maybe they do. Yeah, that's it. This house right here. They didn't trim. See, they didn't trim everything up when they trimmed. I don't understand that. And what happened last year when I came? When I came last year, I get there and the lady's like, "Well, can you trim these while you're here? And could you trim that?" And you know, I was like, okay, yeah, you know. And I mean, I did it for her. I didn't have no issue doing it for her. It's just that I didn't go over there to trim everything. I just went to put straw in. But you know, I made a little money on top of it doing that, so I charged her for everything I did. And you know, she didn't have no issue with that. I got another project to look at. If y'all remember that cemetery that I did the entrance to it. They put up some more fencing and stuff now, and they want to dress that up a little bit too. So the mayor called me and just said, hey man, go over there and look at it, do whatever you think needs to be done. So I don't know if the city council's already approved, you know, a whole package and he's just working out of a budget or what's going on there. All right, there's our beds we did before. That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Got some stuff growing up. That old tree needs to be cut out of there. But need to add a little more straw right there where they put this fence. See, this fence wasn't here. Probably need to add a little bit in there. So I think he's talking about wanting something around this, but not wanting it something they have to maintain. Which would be simple. I mean, because we got the drive here. I mean, we just come in and drop a few different plants in here, straw it up. The only issue is going to be out here they're going to need something that doesn't need a lot of, you know, they're not going to water it, I'm sure. So it's going to have to be something that's pretty, and they got a lot of sand in here. But I mean, we'll put some good soil in it. It comes with the soil, and I'll take some topsoil, some manure soil, something, put down in there and put a little bit of fertilizer in the holes. So anyway, if Randall watches this, Randall can tell me what I need to put in there, I reckon. Randall is the landscape pro, man. Elite Landscape and Life Stories. Check his channel out. Hadn't been over there a while myself, but dude is he's on it when it comes to well, lawn and landscape, but he's definitely the landscape man. So anyway, I'm waiting on the mayor to show up and make sure exactly what he wants to do. I don't think they want, and he may be talking about doing some more here at the entrance. I'm not sure. So I just want him to come out here and show me exactly what he wants, so I'm not guessing at it. Now see, those are the kind of jobs we like. You pull up there, hey man, what you want? I want this right here. It was the fences there on the curb. They want some plants and straw in front of them just to kind of. Now I told them, this is what I told them. I said if it were me, I'd let grass grow there and run around it with the mower. You got to cut the backside anyway. It's done. I said, anytime you add a bed, and I know I get paid to install these things. I said, but anytime you add a bed, you add maintenance time to the property. Period. Even though I'm going to put something low maintenance in there, there's still going to be some weeds grow in it. You're going to have to replace the straw 2, 3, some people 4 times a year. They want to keep it looking good, right? It's always work, you know. And so what happened? What had happened was some of the ladies said, hey, that looks great, but we need some plants around it. I said, well, and listen, this is no disrespect. Please don't take this the wrong way. I love you ladies, but that's how ladies are, right? They not all ladies, this is not all inclusive, but a guy's just like, hey man, let's mow the grass. My wife, if it was up to her, we'd have plants and shrubs and stuff all around the house. You know why we don't? Because I'm the one that has to maintain them, right? And I look at things from a maintenance standpoint. My wife looks at it from a presentation standpoint, you know. And so that's what's happened down there. Some of the ladies said, hey, the fence looks great, and it does. That's what we have all the way around our cemetery. Very pretty fence. But I said we need to spruce it up a little bit, right? So now they still gonna be better off than what they had, because they had them big old shrubs out there that were never well, I'm not gonna say they were never well maintained. In recent years they have not been maintained, you know, for whatever reason. So anyway, that's what we're dealing with. So the other thing I like about it, they said, hey, just do whatever you want to do there. All right, I'll get you a price. Man, don't give me no price, just do it and send me the bill. Just do it and send me the bill. See, that's the kind of people you like to deal with. Drove down here by the property, reminded me of something, man. Very, very sad story. I seriously hope I could tell this story without being emotional. You know, if I can't tell it, it just won't be in the video. I'll cut it out. Some of y'all have seen in my videos, I call him T-Rex. And then, of course, some of you follow me on social media. You might already know this. That's my youngest daughter's dog that lives with me. And we lost T-Rex the other night. I took him to the property and buried him. We'll probably get him a headstone. Never been a better dog, man. He was my daughter's world. I mean, she took him on a vacation. They went in a week. They went like to 7 or 8 states. And, you know, it was tough. She saw it happen. He got out. He got in the road. You know, when you keep dogs like we do in the house all the time, you know, they don't know any better. And she was trying to get him, and a car come by and hit him, and I mean, it killed him. It was terrible, man. Whole family. Like, I called my other daughters and I said, hey, your sister is crushed. Y'all, if you can come, you know. I didn't really tell them if you can come. I mean, they knew when I said that how bad it was. And so at 10:30 at night, we're burying T-Rex. And her sisters stayed over at the house till probably after midnight. And just a terrible time, man. You get really close to an animal. An animal, a dog especially, to me, is such a picture of unconditional love. And I got this little joke that I use with the family, but it's true. I heard it somewhere. I didn't originate this, but it says, if you want to know who loves you more, you take your dog and your wife, or it could be your dog and your husband, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to put in the blank, lock them in the trunk of a car, and come back in an hour and open it up and see who's happy to see you. Right? The old dog will be jumping up on you, licking you, and all excited. And the person you put in there, yeah, they'll put a knot on your head, right? I've always thought that was a good illustration, though. So we certainly hate. T-Rex was a very important part of our family, and so we certainly gonna miss him. But anyway, I was down by the property, made me think about that. So and I know I've had him in some videos in the past, so I just figured I'd share that with y'all. I don't really know why, to be honest, but anyway. Well, I'm gonna close this video out. Like I said, I do have to go do some pine straw this afternoon. I'm back here at the church building. I'm fixing to go in the office. Elro and 002, they're gone. They got about 4 properties to cut. So I'm gonna go to the office here and get some things done that I need to get done ministry-wise. And then after lunch, sometimes, it's about 10:30 now, sometime after lunch, I'll go hook up to the trailer, go grab me some straw, run down there, and take care of that job real quick. And I say real quick, I'll however long it takes, I guess I'll go take care of it. And then nothing tomorrow, nothing Thursday, most likely. And then Friday we got to college, and probably 6, 7 more. I kind of moved a lot of stuff to Friday, you know, just because we got just try to get most of it on one day instead of doing a couple today, a couple tomorrow, a couple the next day. You know, just put them all in, make a day out of it, and kind of be done with it. And Friday's not the ideal day to do that, but I'm doing that because the college doesn't have students for the most part on Friday, and one of the doctor's offices that I do closes at noontime on Friday, and it's almost impossible to work there. That parking lot stays full, so I'd rather not do it when they're open. So anyway, that's kind of the reasoning behind it. But anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.